What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Bulldog Blitz. This is episode 7, season 1. I'm your host. We are your host, Terrence Tucker, SCSU Bulldog Report. Everything SCSU related, y'all go to Tuck. And then, of course, you got me, all right? Blitz City Podcast. Listen, man, we back. We back with another episode. We got a lot to talk about because, as you know, we are in a stretch of the season now where a lot of stuff is on the line. We ain't out the clear yet. We ain't in the clear yet. So we almost there. But we one more. We got one more big one just to secure it. All right. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the working game, obviously. But first, we are going to recap Howard. Right. We're gonna do that. But before we do any of that, number one, congratulations are in order. Right. Because we got a couple guys who we know have NFL talent, right? We know that, but now they are going to get an opportunity to display their NFL talent in front of NFL scouts and GMs. We are talking about Aaron Smith, who just got invited to the East-West Shrine Bowl, which is a very big bowl, right? Some of the nation's best college football seniors will participate in that game all across college football, whether that be FBS or FCS. All right. And then, of course, he's in the Legacy Bowl as well. So great job, Aaron Smith. Congratulations to him. He's a dog. Justin Smith-Brown. All right. One of our best wide receivers. Legacy Bowl as well. Keyshawn Toney, Legacy Bowl. That just got announced today. They have all accepted their invitations to those games. We are very excited. And we got more. We got more coming. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Bulldogs do, man. We put out NFL talent. But Tuck, man, how you feel so far, man, about that?
Listen, man, I'm so elated, man. I'm so happy for these guys, man. These guys have put in the work, man, the grind, the dedication. They all bought in. This was their last year. So you love to actually see the fruits come in, man. The fruits of the labor. Come in. These guys have been playing good ball, but it starts prior to the season.
Right.
The work you put in, during the off season, man.
Right.
This is when you start reaping those benefits. So I'm so happy for these young men. I'm so thankful that they are on our team. First of all,
Thanks.
Keyshawn Toney has, my word from his Big Five. What I always tell you, Cody, we got to get the ball to who?
Got to get the ball.
Get the ball to Big Five. You got to pay the man. Pay the man his money. Get the man the ball. You know what I'm saying? We all know how we feel about Justin. Justin has been around here for a long time. He's put in the work. He started from the bottom. You talking about getting from the mud.
Right.
He's from the bottom, man. Look at him. And because nobody can forget about Bull, man. Aaron Bull Smith, he's a phenomenal young man. Hold up. First of all, they're all phenomenal young men.
Mm-hmm.
But he's exceptional. He's phenomenal. He's a hard worker. He's a true definition of what a leader is. And he's put in the work. So why not, man? Let him reap the benefits of the work that he's put in. Hopefully, we'll have more hardware with that. You know what I'm saying? More hardware with these invitations soon. And we may have some more guys coming in.
Right. Somebody, Nakia Spimmer says, Tuck, did you bet I bowl a neck ball?
Hey, my neck balls was nice and tender when I got home, baby.
Well, listen, if y'all ain't following Tuck on Instagram, y'all missing out. That man is the most creative with these videos. I don't know how he come up with it. All right, now let's talk about Howard, right? Let's talk about Howard.
What a game.
A few takeaways, all right? I think one takeaway from me is Anaj Carter. It seems like the third week in a row now. Third or fourth week in a row now. He been hitting it. He been on point. Honestly, he couldn't have hit stride at a better time. For whatever the problem was early on in the season, he's fixed that. I mean, it's almost as if we're looking to go to him first, like early and often. It's kind of like it's shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
He's become that big playmaker now.
He has.
And Anaj, man, 4 receptions, 120 yards, and a touchdown.
Wow.
I actually looked back at the replay. I was there live. I was there at the game, but I looked back at the replay, and they just showed him running around. Do you know how fast Anaj is running, bro?
Yeah.
Do you know how fast that boy be moving? Like it's crazy to look at. Like when they play the replay. But Anaj had a phenomenal game, right? 2 big catches in that game. Even though he had the early touchdown, we still needed to make plays late, and he made a big one that allowed us to set up, I think, Caden High on the score later on that drive. So shout out to Anaj, man. He did a great job. And as much as people may think it's only one player of the game on the defensive side of the football, it's 2. Gerard Washington is 1. We know that.
Okay. The
pick 6. All right. The boys just continue to been locked down all season.
Right.
But Quantre Harry had 2 picks in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And that second one, he went and got that.
Yeah.
He went and got that.
Yeah.
Those 2 DBs showed out. Now, we can also talk about Bull, too, because Bull was flying all over the place.
Bull
was flying all over the place.
Bull doing Bull things.
He just doing what he do. Right? He just doing what he do.
Right.
But, watching Gerard just continue to develop into this DB that we have to really put in high regard in as far as where he falls at in the country, because he's been playing lights out, man. Yeah. He's been playing lights out ball. And then Quantre Harry with his 2 picks, they need recognition as well, because they had a very good game. So I think Anaj Carter played great. The secondary played fantastic, because we had 4 picks. So you don't get 4 picks without playing some good football. I will say, I love that we are still we're the type of offense to where we can find rhythm anyway.
Right.
Right. We can go fast, or we could be more methodical.
Right.
But we're gonna find that rhythm, and we don't have to rush to do it. Right. Like when I look at the statistics, right, we had 21 first downs. Howard only had 12. Right. Just controlling the ball, controlling the clock. That's what we do. We beat them in time of possession as well. And here's what I love most, because we haven't really been the best at it all season. We only had 3 penalties.
That's good. Just listen. That right there, that deserves its own round of applause.
Probably the most disciplined we've been all year. All right, only 3 penalties to their 11.
Big facts. Big facts.
Love that. Absolutely love that from them. And I think that's what stands out to me the most, honestly, when we're talking about takeaways from this game. Like just the 3, only having 3 penalties. Now, things that we do need to get better at, because we're not perfect. No team is. Third down conversions. I think we were the same as Howard, right? We were 5 for 14 on third down. 5 for 14. Got to be better at that. We went forward on 4th down 4 times, only converted once. And then, of course, the 3 fumbles and losing 2 of them.
Yeah.
Those things are going to have to be fixed, right? I'm at a point now where I kind of get nervous when I see E7 take off with that ball, man.
Yeah.
I kind of get a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind the
late season.
Right. And of course our OC knows what he's doing. I'm not questioning him.
Well,
but I get a little nervous now, because I'm like, we at this point in the season, man, knock on wood, I don't want nothing to happen to him. So I get a little nervous. He did put it on the ground about 2 times, and we lost both of them. And then our running back, I think he had 1 fumble as well. So I think we clean those things up and we'll be fine. I think we're still a team, for as good as we are. We do still play with our food a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We play with our food. You know what I'm saying? Like, these games could be over fairly quickly. Howard should have been over fairly quickly. But we keep them in the game with our mistakes. And if I feel like if we can just eliminate that, we'll be good. Right. We don't have to be as nervous. But, those are my takeaways. What are yours?
So, so I'll start with the offense real quick. It sucks to see what's my guy name? The running back, Dewberry. I'm not sure how he's doing. I would hope that he's all right and he's gonna, be fine going forward.
I was actually gonna ask you about that. I was a little surprised to see KZ taking the majority of the snaps.
Yeah. So, so I think that he's supposed to get an X-ray done soon, and they should know what's going on with him or real soon. They probably already know. But I'm sending prayers up for him. But KZ stepped in, Tyler stepped in, and that was pretty good. Uh, Phoenix doing Phoenix things, man. Phoenix doing Phoenix things. And just you can listen, man. We got some phenomenal wide receivers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some phenomenal wide receivers, man. They came to play some, good ball. The offensive line was, and so that's one thing that I noticed. What's wrong, man? You up there laughing about something,
man? Tuck, keep going. Keep going, Tuck.
What's going on, man?
Keep going, Tuck. I like hanging with the country folk. Nah, listen. Erica being petty here. Don't pay that no attention.
Oh, she only being petty. I ain't mad at it. But yeah, to kind of get what I was saying, but what I want to talk about is the defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now listen, bro, we had 12 tackles for losses.
Right.
12 tackles for losses, 6 sacks. Yeah, 6 sacks, 4 interceptions, and 4 turnovers, bro. That's a phenomenal night for a defense, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a phenomenal night for a defense. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, you held the best. Listen, Howard had best rushing attack throughout the whole MEAC. We held those guys to 50 yards, bro. 50 yards. Bro, that's bro. Nothing but a standing ovation for that defense, bro. Now, here's what I want to talk about. Now, you mentioned about 2 players. I want to talk about 3 players.
Ooh.
Now, well, really more than that, but I want to focus on 3 real quick. Number 1, people don't talk about this kid too often, but I will.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Levine, number 26, cornerback. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, listen, my guy wasn't really even highly recruited like that, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, my man may be a walk-on for real. He's from Walterboro, South Carolina, man. And he popped up on the scene last year. Didn't really get it, you know what I'm saying? Didn't really get a lot of playing time. But this year, we've had a lot of injuries, you know what I mean, via the secondary, bro. And bro, this man has stepped in, man, and helped his own, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Did he have a pick last game? He had a pick.
Did he?
He had a pick, yeah. Yeah. 26 had a pick. Now, my guy, because think about it. Number 12 had a pick, right?
Gerard, yeah.
Contrary Harry had 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Then Jalen Levine had a pick.
He did at the end. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. See what I'm saying? He has been stepping up, man, real nicely, man, filling in. He has not given up no big plays, man. Man, this kid is a solid corner, a solid defensive player. Now, my guy, man, Quantre Harry has just been a phenomenal. Listen, he has taken every, well, let's say, advantage that he has gotten, right? Because whenever he comes in, my guy balls. Now, granted, this was his best game, but whenever he gets this opportunity, man, he always comes in. Listen, my guy plays well. My guy's from Bishopville, South Carolina. Listen, when he was in high school, bro, he was one of the hardest hitting safeties there was in South Carolina, bro. A lot of cats don't know that about him because he had went to a small school called Lee Central.
Right.
But my guy was a ball player coming out of high school. But he just kept quiet, right? And then whenever Barry came in, a lot of guys got offended, right? A lot of guys got scared whenever, you know what I'm saying, whenever those guys from Benedict came. But he stayed the course, right? Jalen Levine stayed the course, and now you see them reaping those benefits, right?
And the coaches actually talked well about him earlier in the season about how good he was progressing. So yeah,
right, man, yeah. He's a solid player, man. So I'm so happy to see him getting his flowers finally, man. And two guys that I want to talk about, really three, but I want to talk about that damn defensive line, man.
Them boys
line is crazy. Listen, first off, shout out to Coach Howard and Coach Blanchard. Shout out to Coach Howard and Coach Blanchard, the dog defensive line coaches. Yo, they had these guys ready for war, man. Like these guys have been playing solid all year, but it seems like they're getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like each game they're getting stronger, right? But it's three guys I want to point out real quick. Okay, we already know about Jayden Broughton. Okay, we know him. We know about Bill. Bill is leading the nation in sacks. Let me say that again. Bill is leading the nation in sacks. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? Listen, nobody's talking about Josh Barker, and nobody's talking about John Hannibal. They some dogs, man. Dog. Did you watch them boys doing the games out, bro? They were killing Howard's offensive line, dog. They was making them boys look like they were amateurs, dog.
I always look at Joshua. My eyes always seem to follow Joshua when I'm watching the defense and just the way he's able to hold his own. A lot of people really overlook him just because of his size, right?
Right.
Because he's on the shortest side. No, he holds his own. Double team and all. That boy holds his own. Yes, he does. He deserves a lot of credit.
Yes, he does.
It's not gonna show up on the stat sheet, but he does a lot.
You're right.
He does a lot.
You're right.
And Mooney Mitchell, this is a great point as well. Kayvon Chisholm, the freshman.
Okay,
phenomenal athlete, man.
He's a dog, but they're also not talking about Rayshawn Washington, number 44.
Hey, who Sean just said him. Sean, I got Sean Mix. You just said Rayshawn.
Rayshawn Washington is stepping up, bro. He is finding his groove. That defensive line is really shaping up, bro. They are really shaping up to be something special.
Right.
So that was my takeaways right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, we saw a lot of reserve players, man, stepping up, making big plays, and I'm so happy about that.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, I feel like I already picked my offensive and defensive player of the game. Offense, Naj Carter. Defense, I split that between Gerard and Quantre. But who were yours?
Mine would probably be, I'll go with Naj Carter. I will. And then I'm going to go defensively. I'm going to go with Quantre Harry. Quantre Harry.
Shout out to that boy, man. Now let's get to Morgan State.
Bears.
Listen, a lot is on the line, right? We win this. You can go ahead and book your stay in Atlanta.
You can book it.
Clinch.
You can book it.
We clinch if we win this.
Right.
It ain't gonna be easy though.
No,
it ain't gonna be easy. And it's not gonna be easy, not because they've gotten the better of us the past 2 years. I don't care about that, right? It ain't gonna be easy because I look at their past 2 games versus Norfolk and Delaware State. Barely beat Norfolk 38-37, barely beat Delaware State 36-28, right? Barely. I don't care about that because I think that they're gonna play their best football versus us.
Exactly.
I think they gonna play their best football of the year versus us because they know what it is at this point.
Yeah, they are. They
know what it is at this point. The pride, even if they're not going to Atlanta, the pride's still there.
Yeah.
If I can throw a wrench in your season,
right,
and beat you for 3 straight years, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
I'm gonna do it. And that defense is still very talented, man. I don't care about that Delaware State score. I don't care about that Norfolk score.
Yeah.
When we play them, I'm expecting to get those boys best game of the year.
Nah, you right.
And that defense for Morgan has 3 guys in particular. 2 of them who are one of the top HBCU draft prospects, right? Eric Hunter at linebacker, and then Elijah Williams, who is a grown man at defensive line, who is the all-time sack leader at Morgan State now this season. And then they have a cornerback, right, who nobody talks about. They have a cornerback named Jason Pavard. He's a sophomore. I think he's about 6'2", 6'2", 6'3". You don't find corners like that. Long wingspan.
6'2".
Jason Pavard was one of the better corners as a true freshman last season.
He was.
Jason Pavard could probably get a call in the offseason to move up the FBS. That's how good he is.
And he probably will.
So we looking at that defense for Morgan, and I'm not scared because I know we got weapons too.
Yeah.
I just know it's going to be a battle.
Yeah.
Right. And if we're going to get their best game, we do not need to shoot ourselves in the foot offensively.
Right.
However it go, if we're playing disciplined football like we did last week, and it's us versus them, our best football versus their best football, I'm okay with it. I can live with it. I'm not nervous. I'll be confident because I believe in what we have just a little bit more. But we have to be disciplined, right? Yeah. We have to be disciplined. I'm kind of interested to see what the game plan is going to be from our OC because in Washington State, we know Elijah Williams is coming. They're gonna move him all around the defensive line.
Oh yeah, you know that.
So we got one of the best offensive linemen in the nation in Nick Chase. I don't want Elijah Williams one-on-one with anybody.
Gotcha.
I want him taken care of.
Gotcha.
Because E7 performs. He performs great. He performs great when he doesn't have to extend the play, but he can do it. I just don't want him running for his life all game.
Yeah.
So I want us to take care of Elijah Williams.
Yeah.
Right. When it comes to matchups, I feel like their DBs versus our receivers, that's where the true battle is going to take place. I just want them to take care of Elijah. I can deal with Eric Hunter. All right, we can scheme up ways to kind of get him off track. We can scheme up the battle between our receivers and their DBs, but take care of Elijah.
Yeah.
That's number one for me.
Yeah.
When I look at them offensively, it's kind of interesting. See, Morgan, and I don't like to talk trash, right? Because I don't like to do it. Morgan doesn't have a pass game, though. Let's just call it what it is. Morgan State does not have a passing game.
Actually play like two quarterbacks.
Right. Yeah. What I find interesting about their quarterback, though, Taylor, he's 75 for 103, right, on the season. 710 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Now, a lot of people look at that stat line and say it's not very impressive for how many games he played this season, and it's not. But what sticks out to me is even though he only has 3 touchdowns, that no interceptions thing tells me he's very careful about where he puts that football.
Wow.
He's very careful about where he puts that football. Yeah, he only has 103 attempts, but he's been efficient on those 103 attempts.
Wow. That's good.
So I look at their running game, right? Collins and Marie. Collins, they got about the same amount of carries with Marie, right? Collins has 90 attempts on the season. Marie has 100 attempts. Collins has about 488 yards on the year. Marie has 410. Collins averaged 5.4 yards per carry. Marie averaged 4.1 yards per carry. That's decent. So we know what they're going to prioritize coming into this game. They're going to run the football. But you'd have to be a fool to look at Morgan's quarterback and tell him, we're going to put the game in your hands and we want you to get us the ball. The thing is, there's going to come a time in this game where it's going to be on him to keep the chains moving. It's going to be on him to convert on third down because we're pretty good against the run.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to come a time.
He just held the top rushing attack to 50 yards, man.
It's gonna come a time when they're going to have to look at Taylor and they're going to have to say, hey, get us this first down through the air.
Yeah.
We got to make sure we're consistent with that. Because he's not going to do what Scroggins – I don't think he's going to do what Scroggins did last week and put the ball in harm's way 4 times. I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to be a lot careful where he throw that football at. We get pressure on him.
No.
We get pressure on him. I think we good.
Pressure bust pipes, man. Pressure bust pipes, man. Listen, the way this defense, man, is flying around, Kobe, man. listen, man. I strongly feel that this game should be over with by the third quarter.
Hey, a lot of games should have been over with by the third quarter, but you know
You
how
know what I mean? Like, I mean, bro, I'm not talking mess about them boys or nothing like that. Like, listen, they have a phenomenal defense. A phenomenal defense. They have one of the best coaches, man, there is, man. You know, and kudos to that coach, man. He is a phenomenal guy, man. But this game, if we play like how we can play, this game should be over with by the third quarter. Why? Because they don't really have an offense like that. And that defense will get tired. That defense will get tired. Why? Because you want to get tired of chasing around Caden High all day.
Oh, talk about it.
You're going to get tired of chasing around Enaj Carter all day.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to get tired of chasing around, you know what I'm saying, Dustin Brown Smith. Listen, bro, I'm telling you, because they're going to be on the field all day because Morgan does not have an offense.
Mm-hmm.
So people saying, oh, man, you never know what Morgan going to do when they play us. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. But everybody has said that. Like, every team has said that. North Carolina Central said that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Did they not? Howard said that. Did they not? Dale State said that. You know what I mean? Like, we have gotten everybody's best shot. I feel like this defense right now, they're in their bag. In their bag. We have depth, and we have young men who are growing confidence day after day after day. And we have a strong strength and conditioning staff. And I just feel like these guys, they're ready to battle anybody, man.
The thing, what's underrated about this team is the production that we get from the young guys.
That's what I'm saying. We got
very underrated.
Bro, we got depth. We have,
of course, Caden leads it, right? Like, Caden leads the young guys when it comes to production.
Yeah.
We know how great he's been. But then you'll look at a Kevon Chisholm as a true freshman.
A true freshman.
Balling.
Hey, and nobody talking about Jaden Jones.
Listen.
Nobody talking about Jaden Jones.
Bring him up. Bring him up. No, because Jaden Jones.
Dog, this dude here is an animal, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Jones is easily becoming one of the best linebackers in the MEAC. Easily, dog.
And I think, you know what though? I think teams, first of all, people know who Caden is now, right? Like people know who Caden is, right? So they feel like they can come into this game and they can try to take Caden out the equation. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. Let's say that. But that's what they try to do.
Yeah.
You could put attention to him, and then we still got Justin.
Right.
And then we still got Enaj.
Right.
And then we still got number 4, who name I forget, just is escaping me right. Ruffin, DeAndre Ruffin.
Yeah, Ruffin.
We still got 5 at tight end.
Big 5.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
Pick it. Hey, listen, we not bragging either.
No.
Bragging or boasting, we're not. Like, we're not bragging or boasting. We're just saying what we have already seen. What's on film.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Those guys have options, and they have a quarterback who can get them the football.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm trying to say that if we play football how we are known to play football, and like Coach Barry loves to say, we haven't even played our best football yet, dog.
Mm.
We haven't even played our best football yet.
And he's right. We haven't.
Thank you.
We have not even close. I will say, before we move on to the next topic, even though we know Morgan State's DBs aren't slouches, like they're very good as a unit, right? I think what is going to give us the advantage is if nobody's initially open. You know, it's very hard for a DB to cover somebody past past their allotted time. Like you really supposed to just cover somebody well for like 6-7 seconds.
Right.
You should be good.
Right.
But because who we got at QB1 and how he can extend that play, and now you don't know where the receiver's going. You have no idea. You just got to stick with him. It can change like that. That's where our bread and butter kind of is, right? Because that connection between E7 and Caden, boys, that connection between them, it seems like they're kind of communicating telepathically, and they've been doing this since the Georgia Southern game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Caden just know where E7 wants him to be.
Right.
So I think, that also works in our favor when it comes to playing. First of all, shout out to our guy Guapo, man. Shout out to our guy Guapo.
What's up, man? What's going on, baby?
He makes amazing content, man.
Amazing content, man. Salute to the guy, man.
Oh, shout out to our guy Brad too, man. Brad, what's good, my boy?
Beat Jizzle.
All right.
I missed your call earlier, dog. That's my bad, dog. I missed your call earlier, dog. My bad, man. That's my fault.
Impact defensive players, right? Obviously, Aaron's gonna have to show up. That's every week. He's gonna always be Boog. He's gonna show up. It's an obvious pick. He got to be that. I want to pick somebody new though.
So while you thinking, can I tell you mine?
Go ahead.
Jaden Jones. Jaden Jones, man. If he continues to play at a high level like he's playing, dog, that defensive line makes it easier for any linebacker.
Right.
For any linebacker. And Jaden Jones is when he arrives with violence. Like him and Bull. Like they're arriving with violence, dog. Like
he has that same intensity of Aaron, man.
Yeah, dog. They arrive with violence, bro. With harm is the intent when they arrive, dog. Like they are playing some good football right now, man. Jaden Jones is a dog, but I'm loving how the secondary is coming into play. The line is, is getting a lot of depth. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to just pick one player that I'm just loving right now, because you can really love all of them, basically. But if I had to just pick one player right now that I'm just absolutely loving, it's Jaden Jones.
Jaden Jones, okay. First of all, Brad said 12 and 29. Gerard and
Jaden Jones.
Gerard, yeah.
That's 29 right there. That's Jaden Jones, the linebacker.
I'll say, just because I want to pick somebody new, right?
Yeah.
Logan.
Yeah.
Logan. I don't think people really notice the support, the amount of support that he's been giving us in the run game lately.
Yeah.
Stop the run. He's been really good.
Oh yeah.
Really good. So I'll go Logan. But here's a guy who I want to see. Right, because I feel like he's gonna be the next up in those great linebackers that we have. Zan. I want to see Zan get there.
I want to see Zan get there too.
I want to see Zan get there. But he's getting the playing time, right?
But I'm shocked that Zan is not there yet, though. Go ahead.
It has to. That breakout. I feel like that breakout performance has to happen sooner rather than later. Would you give it another year?
Listen,
I believe in him.
Me too. There's not a player that we have that I don't believe in now. But I just feel like Zan could have been a lot. Zan should be farther along than where he's at. But he's still a great player. Just my expectations have been super high for him since he's come in. Super high for him. So maybe I'll hold him to a higher standard than most people. Because he has so much potential. So much potential, man. So much potential. But right now, man, he's not on the level, as Jaden Jones is right now. But he's a dog now. He is a dog. And then when you want to look at next year, possibly, when you want to look at next year, if people stay and we don't get hit by the transfer portal like that, Jaden will be a senior and he'll be a senior.
Zan will be a senior?
Dan will be a senior. Now,
good God.
Now he may be a redshirt junior, meaning that he may have another year, 5 years, because he may have redshirted his first year, but in the classroom, Zan will be a senior.
Okay.
I mean, him and Zan, Zan and Jayden came in together.
I remember that class. Already.
Yeah.
A guy who we haven't talked about in a minute, Aiden.
So like,
Aiden's been real. Aiden's been hitting on special teams. Huh?
Because somebody said that his knee was problems.
So he's playing, right? Like I think he's playing through it. He's playing quite well for what his role is now. Okay. Let me say that, which is why I think I want him to show up too. But Aiden is working through an injury.
Okay.
I think he's deciding to like play through that, and I don't know this for sure, but I think he's decided to play through that injury until because the season's almost over.
Right.
He chooses to get surgery now. His season is over.
Basically, right.
So yeah, I think he's just playing through these next couple of weeks, and then he'll get that surgery. Okay. But what his role has been on special teams and also on defense, he's been playing really good.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is going on with you? Because, bro, you are playing lights out. Like special teams, and you know what I'm saying, dog. That Delaware State game, there was a series where he had every tackle, every single tackle for that. But like first down, he had the tackle. Second down, he had the tackle. Third down, he had the tackle. Like, but it was like, well, he, working through an injury, bro. What injury, bro? My man,
he's working through an injury,
bro.
We know he doesn't play like it, man. He's playing great.
Whatever that thing is, man, give me a shot of it. I need it for myself, dog. For real. Cause
now impact offensive players, right? It goes E7 goes without saying.
Oh, that's stuff
goes without saying. I want our run game to be better. Because if we're being honest, the past few weeks it hasn't been what it has been earlier in the season. It took a small step back.
It did.
And we are dealing with injuries.
It did.
But it took a step back. And we got it stable. So we gotta find a way to be better there. Even though I do want to give a shout out to KZ because we asked him to carry that ball between the tackles versus Howard, and that's not the type of back that he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? KZ is a catch out the backfield, put me in space, let me juke you, let me make something happen. But he did exceptionally well in between those tackles. So I just want to give a shout out to him.
Yeah. KZ.
I really just feel like this is going to be the battle between our receivers and their defensive backs. So our receiving core as a whole, impact guys. I need those guys to be on one accord. I don't want to see easy drop passes, right? Especially when it's time to convert. I don't want to see those. I want to see those guys on point. I want to see those guys on point from the jump. I don't even want us to take like the first quarter or the first half to get going like how we usually do, because this is, like I said, a good defense, a very good defense who we're going to face. And I think guys are going to give us their best game of the season. So we need to make sure that we come out on all cylinders too, because we have a very good wide receiver core who can't keep up with all of them.
Very good.
Can't keep up with all of them.
Right.
So if they decide to double Caden, Justin, Anaj, somebody.
Right.
Make the most of your one-on-one opportunity. If they decide to double Justin, Anaj, Caden, Do what y'all do. Invite, and that goes for everybody.
Right.
Take those situations.
Nah. That's listen. You can't cover all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can't. So I'm really expecting one of those guys, if not all of those guys, to have a big game on Saturday. Because, like I said, just from how I've been watching Morgan lately, that defense is going to get tired, man.
Because Morgan is asking them to be the Avengers, bro.
Bruh, that's going to get tired.
That defense to be the Avengers, they going to get tired.
I'm telling you, bro, that defense, if we play the football that we are known to play, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm not going up there saying we're going to beat them by 40 or 30. Or, you know what I mean? It may be a 10-9 game. You know what I'm saying? But if we go up there playing how we are accustomed to playing, like I said, my only issue right now is the running game. But if we can go up there and put the ball, put it in an end zone consistently, wear that defense out, this should not be a game. And yes, you're right. Tyler Smith, he definitely has to have a better game. He has been stepping up. He always comes in and fills in, very well. And with his speed, I'm hoping they find ways to get him out there so that he can use his speed, because he is a phenomenal, he can, speedy back. So, hopefully they'll find a way to actually work him in because he can do some damage, which we've seen that, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I think that we're going to wear that defense out, and it shouldn't be a game beyond the third quarter. But if it is, then it'll probably be our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. What was I gonna say? I forgot now. Keys to the game. And then, of course, if y'all got any questions that y'all want to ask, y'all can go ahead and type that out now.
Oh, shoot us some questions.
Please. Keys to the game, though, Tuck. What you got?
Woo! Man, I feel like this right here. Knowing how they played against Norfolk and knowing how Morgan that is, played against Norfolk, knowing how they played against Dale State, man. Like I said, this game should be over in the third quarter. We have to get the ball to your playmakers, and we have to shut their offense down completely. If we shut their offense down completely, you know what I mean, and make them one-dimensional, this game will be over real soon. I'm telling you, we have the better players. Like you said, they have a stout defense. Nation's best. But these last 2 weeks, they have shown some flaws. They have shown some flaws. If we can expose those flaws and tire that defense out, we should be okay. We should be leaving Baltimore MEAC champs. But yeah, just, tearing that defense out, man, and using what we have and making sure that we continue to just play together, play in unison, play complementary football. Defense matches the offense. You know what I'm saying? So that we can leave there healthy, right? And come home to a Norfolk State team.
So, first of all, I agree with what you said. But Rob Brown, is Eric Hunter still out for Morgan State? I'm not sure. But if Eric Hunter is out.
Thank you, Jesus.
If
I hope Jesus he is.
Tuck don't mean that in a thank God he injured.
I did a negative, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope the man recovers just not this week. I hope he can sit out one more week.
Oh, God.
He is a dog. He is a dog. We don't listen. They got enough dogs out there, man. They do. How? Listen, Morgan State got some dogs in their defense, man.
They do. They do. They got some. They really do got some dogs in that defense.
They do.
For us, right? I want us to be just as disciplined as we were against Howard.
Yeah.
This is discipline, because that helped us out a lot. I want us to actually be able to convert on these short yardage situations, like thirds and fourth downs. I want us to be a little bit more efficient, right? So I don't want to see 5 for 14 this week on third down. If we're going for it on fourth down as much as we was last week, I don't want us to be 1 and 4. I want us to continue to get better inside of the red zone, right? Because that's been a problem all season.
Yeah.
Problem all season. And Elijah Williams, like I said,
dog.
I'm a little biased, right? But I do think Aaron is the best.
And the best linebacker in the MEAC.
Best. I do think Aaron is the best draft prospect, especially defensive. But Elijah Williams, if Aaron got to be 1A, I think Elijah's 1B. I think he's just that good. So I think what we need to do is take him out. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean take him out of the game, right? Like I got to do it. Somebody will clip this and they'll
take him out.
And somebody will put this on Twitter and then
you already know they might do it.
So I gotta let me reiterate that. I don't mean injury wise. I don't mean injure him. I'm saying I need them to game plan him out of what we do. All right, like game plan him out of what we do. I don't want him to be a problem for us.
Yeah,
I don't want him to be a problem with us because that boy can wreak havoc. All right,
yeah.
So we do those things, we'll be fine. And defense keep doing what they doing, especially the defensive line. If we get Taylor here in footsteps, it's over with.
Yeah,
because it's gonna come a point in the game where he's gonna have to move them chains.
Yeah,
right. And if you got Jaden Broughton coming at you,
yeah,
Cut Hall coming at you,
yeah,
a Chisholm, Joshua, whoever, a Jaden, it's gonna be a night for you.
They coming with violence, man.
Huh?
They coming with violence.
Come on, man. And listen, through my camera's POV, when I'm recording the game, I get scared seeing Aaron coming up that middle.
He coming with absolute violence, man. Hey, what's up with number 4, man? The little cornerback.
The last time we saw him, was that, I don't know if that was Dell State, but it was the home game.
Central game.
He was on a scooter.
Okay.
He was on the scooter. So I don't know what the extent of that injury is.
All right.
They haven't really told us much about that, but he was on the scooter, so we'll have to wait and see with Dathan.
Oh yeah, Dathan. That's his name. Dathan Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
That's his name. Yeah. Okay.
So we gotta wait and see for that. But I would love to have him back.
Yeah. Oh, what? Man, he's like an Energizer Bunny out there.
Baller. He's a baller. And just like he's been just as good in that run support as well.
Is that fact? That's what I'm saying.
So I would love to have Dathan back, and hopefully, Lord willing, we win Saturday. I hope he'd be back for that celebration bowl.
Oh yeah,
because that'd be big for us.
Yeah, because because if and I don't want to really talk about talk about celebration.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just gonna change the subject. I'm gonna change the subject.
We don't want to change that.
Yeah. I was gonna change the subject. Change the subject.
So
yeah.
All right, so let me see.
Questions?
I'm looking through here now.
Any other questions?
Nah, I think we good.
All right, well, there we go.
All right, hey, unless y'all have any questions, all right, this has been episode 7 of Bulldog Blitz. All right, we have
Let's build in.
Hey, we have. Wait, hold on. I think we got one. If we lose, do we still face the chains? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll just have to beat Norfolk, correct?
Yeah, that's it. You beat Norfolk, you still got it.
Yeah. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine, Virgo.
But we don't lose.
I don't.
We don't want to lose. Like I really want to win this thing flat out. Just, like, I don't want like no Miak nothing. No Miak champs. No Miak with nothing with Central. Nothing. Like bury them clowns. For real, I don't like nothing about Central. So we need to win this thing outright. Outright Miak champs. You know what I'm saying? And we get another banner. And we have time. So yeah, I mean, since we there, if we do win the MEAC championship, that gives us say about 2 weeks to kind of heal up, because the doggone SWAC will keep playing, because you have the Bayou Classic, right? And then right after that, they gotta play the SWAC championship December the 7th.
Right.
So they keep playing while we can chill and heal. You see what I'm saying? So that'll be a good thing for us to actually get that break, you know what I mean, and allow our, you know what I mean, our players to heal, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, recover from a long season, you know what I mean, and just, you know, get back to the basics, you know what I mean, you know, until we figure out who we may play, you know, with just me personally, just me personally, you know, because I don't care nothing about the SWAC, but just me personally, I think it's gonna be Jackson State.
Yeah. I mean, we got a feeling on who it's gonna be.
Yeah, I feel it's gonna be Jackson State, but that's neither here nor there. But hey, y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. 4:00 this Saturday, and watch those Bulldogs take on those Morgan State Bears. And listen, if we win, you might as well go ahead and start booking your tickets, booking your flights, booking your hotels, booking your suites, whatever you want to do. Call your friends and tell them you coming down I-20, because we headed back to Atlanta.
And let me say this: if we win Saturday, the content gonna go up for me and Tuck.
Oh,
I don't know what we gonna do, but hey, content
it's going up.
It's gonna kick up.
It's going through the roof. You hear me? Through the roof.
Man, will the channel be in Baltimore? So I won't be in. I was just at Howard. I won't be in Baltimore this weekend. You gonna be there, Tuck?
No, I'm not gonna be there. But I will be, you know what I'm saying, watching. Listen, let me say this first of all. And I want to hold y'all up. Let me say this first of all.
Okay. We got 4 questions.
Okay. I'm so proud of the alumni for South Carolina State. They showed up and showed out at Washington, D.C. They did. They showed up and showed out, man. That game looked like a home game for those guys, man. But that was a perfect segue to this. There are so many watch parties going on Saturday for this game, man.
Yeah,
like bro.
Hey, a certain somebody at HBCU Nightly. He hoping he is the biggest Morgan State fan right now.
Yeah, there are so many watch parties for this game, bro. Man, I'm seeing like so many alumni saying, "Hey, man, we're gonna meet at Buffalo Wild Wings. We're gonna meet here. We're gonna meet there. We're gonna meet like, you know what I mean, different cities, bro." So the Bulldogs are definitely tuning in, man. This is a huge game. Hopefully, we get the outcome that we desire, so we can move forward, man. Making plans to, and yeah, we want to go 1-0 each week. But I'm telling you, this is a huge 1-0 for us, because we automatically clinch. We automatically clinch with this win. And we're going up against the toughest defense in the MEAC. So if we can overcome this and get this game, that last game against Norfolk State, man, should just be a celebration. We still want to go 1-0 each week. Don't get me wrong. We want to win out. But I'm telling you guys, man, if we can win this game, listen, this is going to be special. Okay? This is going to be special.
Okay. Now, let me see. What's the other questions? What do you feel are our needs for next season? We'd have to see.
Woo!
We gotta assess everybody who's leaving.
Man.
We gotta see if anybody hits the transfer portal, because that's what you gotta wait and see on that.
Listen, that won't really be known until next summer, bro. Because of the transfer portal. Because you don't know who's gonna leave, you don't know who's staying. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say that you have what you need right now, but you never know, bro. When that transfer portal open, you don't know who's gonna leave your program. So, but I got a strong feeling that if we can get to that Celebration Bowl and we can get that publicity, that's gonna help us big time.
So I think this is actually a question for you. You would know this more than me. Will this be the first time in history a rookie coach has captured the MEAC?
Now that I wouldn't know. I asked now. Brad will know something like that. Brad will know something like that, man. So hit. You know what I'm saying? Brad up, because Brad is a historian. So Brad would know something like that. But to my knowledge, because I was there when Buddy Q started, and Buddy didn't win it his first year, and I wasn't there when Willie Jeffries started, but I was there for many of his years, and I don't think Willie Jeffries won it his first year. But he came close.
Right, yeah, Brad's still in here, but I know Brad know.
That's what I'm saying. Brad know. Brad would know, because Brad is the historian.
I say 37-17. I like that.
That's good.
Hey, shout out to our guy Josh at HBCU Nightly. That's my dog. Josh Frame on that. Every Central fan in the nation is praying. All right, praying for Morgan State. You better know that.
Well, tell him he better listen. He better eat that cracker and drink his wine. Cause he gonna need a Hail Mary, baby. He gonna need a Hail Mary.
We got this. Yeah, we definitely do got this. I hope Hall stay, because people coming for him. And listen, that's the reality of college football. All right. The same way people came for Juwan Howell after that amazing last year. People are gonna call him.
They coming, bro. And listen,
the same way John Barber last year, Coastal Carolina. Yeah, people gonna come after him. That's just how it is, man. We gotta do what we can do to keep him.
But we got the proof is in the pudding too now. Because name a player that has left here and done well.
I'm not.
Name him.
I mean,
Juwan Howard is a doggone scout team running back right now, bro.
Well, yeah, because they brought two other running backs in with him.
Exactly.
Because he's young, so he'll get his turn. He'll get his turn with the Gamecocks. But
you such a good dude, man. You such a good dude. Hey, you're such a good dude, man.
He'll get his turn, man.
Yeah, man. I swear,
you put the older guys in with him.
Always just so positive and optimistic.
I'm not following him up, man. All right, if y'all ain't got no more questions, all right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to episode 7 of Bulldog Blitz. Thank y'all so much. Tuck, you got anything going on that you want to let the people know about?
Tune in. Game on Saturday, man. Make sure we get all the support. Let's get those ratings up. Hey, don't Howard Central play tonight? Or they play Saturday night? Howard and Central.
I'm not sure. Thanks for coming. I don't know what happened to Tuck. Well, wait, but she did say on. Oh, there you go. Yeah,
not bad. What's up?
They play on Friday.
Oh, they play on Friday.
All
right. Y'all tune in to that game, man. Tune in to that game, man. Get those ratings up. You know what I'm saying? The battle of the losers. You know what I mean?
God, oh my God.
Get that game up, man. The battle for second place, man. You know what I mean? It's cute. You know what I'm saying? The battle for second place is cute. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we've been there before. We've been there before. You know what I mean? But not this year.
Hey, I wanna give Erica a special shout out for hosting me last week for the Howard game. She did a great job. She showed me an amazing time. I had the best weekend. Thank you so much, Erica. I really appreciate it.
Shout out to you. Listen, my dog was in DC living his best life. Thank you so much for you know what I mean, showing him so much love. Listen, you always near and dear in my heart. Real talk. No matter how much I hate Howard, you will always be near and dear in my heart because you showed my dog a great time. He had a phenomenal time. My man was cheesing the whole weekend, man. And I don't get him to cheese that often. So he gave me the whole weekend.
All right. Oh, look at Guap. Hey, chill out, man. She said it's gonna be belt to ass during basketball season, so.
Oh, I didn't want to talk about basketball.
But I didn't want to talk about basketball season.
Hey, Erica, guarantee we beat y'all at least one time. Bet $20. Bet $20. We beat y'all one time.
Let me get in on that. I'll take that.
$20. Bet $20.
I'll take that. She said, and ball too. Okay.
Oh, God, Jesus.
All right. Okay. All
right. We going now.
Hey, thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Hey, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week, hopefully, with our most serious, our most excited show yet, right? Because, you know, we have clinched the MEAC. But until next time, all right, until next week, all right, we'll catch y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Have a good night.
God bless y'all.
Bless y'all.